G'day. Well, I recently found this commercial sandwich press, street scrapping. It's pretty had it. It's old, it's dirty, full of stainless steel. Other than that, I would not have a clue what's inside this. So let's pull it apart and find out. Let's start by just getting this cord out the way. I reckon I will take these off. Right, now we are left with the top heating plate. Alright, let's have a look at that. I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't look like something I want to break and have the dust going everywhere, so I'll be a little careful. That was easy to come off. Alright. That is steel. That heating element. Non-magnetic. So let's see what's inside. So it's got that. So the outer section, I reckon it is probably alloy, and inside it's got a lot of that white hard coating through it. So it's probably not worth trying to get the alloy out of it, or even if it's copper through the middle there. It's probably too much work and too much mess, and just not enough weight for the effort. So that can go in with your shred steel. I initially thought this was all stainless steel. I'm looking at that. That looks like cast alloy. So I will just take these screws off and we will have a nice chunk of cast alloy. That leaves this top section, which is stainless steel. Take this away. This is made of steel, so we'll just put that in the steel pile. And we have these little bit of metal here that we need to get off. And we have a little bit of stainless. Once again, got the bottom part here. If it's non-magnetic but sparks, then it's stainless steel. If it's non-magnetic and doesn't spark, then you know it's alloy. There you have it. Doesn't spark. So that once again is alloy. Let's get it apart. So there's a bunch of screws right here and there. They're not screws, they're nuts and bolts, should I say. Okay, looks like there's screws underneath holding this bottom plate on. So to get to that, got to get to the guts. This is stainless steel. I'm just going to get these bolts out and the feet. And that will leave us just with the stainless steel. That looks pretty easy. Bit of PVC cable in here. That can come out. Alright, to take off this bottom heat plate, we have our nuts and bolts, which the nuts look like brass. Another nice little bit of brass. It comes off. Now for the most part, well, when I say the most part, pretty much all of it is steel. What's left, a little bit of alloy, a little bit of brass. So I'll take off the last little bits of brass and put that in the brass pile, separate this steel and the stainless steel as well. What are we left with? More stainless. Right off. Sorry, that's steel. These two bolts need to come out. Yep, these need to come off. That comes off. Got that same suspicious looking powdery pink salmon like stuff, so that can go straight into the scrap pile as well. We are left with a nice little bit of cast aluminium. Having a look at what we got out of this commercial sandwich press, a bit of shred steel. That is stainless. A little bit of PVC covered cable. We got there cast alloy. And a tiny little bit of brass. Oops. They're stainless. That's brass. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and it's probably not something you're going to be scrapping out, or in fact myself, it's not something that you will come across often, but hey, it's always fun to see what is inside. Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, bye.